Yo, I am playing a ghost. The ghost is a hand. It's a disembodied hand. A disembodied hand that plays Magic the Gathering. I mean, I'll talk to Thing about it. Yeah, it has only gotten laggier the longer it's been running. By the end of the night, it's going to be playing the beginning of the night. Yeah, and this is the real camera, so. Right?
Oh, I actually did need to do one more thing for the webcam. Also, we're playing
Commander. Going to command. I'm going to issue a command. The command is fire. Because my commander is Jaya Ballard. Most of her commands are fire. Sometimes fire at will, sometimes open fire, sometimes continue firing, sometimes keep firing assholes. So, you know, she has a wide and varied range of commands, which are fire. Just like her mix track, also 17. 17.
Whatever. Anyway. I got 4, 8, 7, 12.
Alright, I'll go first.
Cool. This is my deck over here. I'm playing Karametra, God of Harvests. No one's running blue black. This is green white versus mono red.
Yeah, I think you noticed that. Because I think the joke was that we don't have all the colors.
I see. I get it now. Thank you.
It was a good joke. Solid work. Well done. But yeah, we aren't running blue or black because those are trump colors for dumps.
I mean, blue is in. I play black sometimes. I got it.
What?
I play black.
It's a chump color for dumps.
Get out of my house.
Anywho.
I play blue sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
Hold on, I think, yeah, right here is my mono blue brawl deck.
I basically play black, white, or right now I have 4 commander decks, which I think illustrates the colors I play fairly well. I have a black white, a green white, a black green, and a black white. Also, I have a black white brawl deck.
Nice. Right now I have just the one commander deck, mono red. For a while that kind of was true, that every Magic game had a blue-black player.
Yeah.
That was way back in the day, though. That was like around the time of Guild Pact, where that really got big, where it was just like blue-black was just so... It was a bit more powerful than a lot of other strategies, and it was a hell of a lot less fun to play against than the other strategies.
Locked down.
And so people would scoop to blue-black, and so blue-black would get more wins than it deserved just because people didn't want to play against it.
When Arena was just starting out, and you pretty much just had Amonkhet and what was it? Amonkhet and Ixalan blocks. At the
Right,
time.
yeah. I still haven't played Arena.
You just, like, every other match was against someone who was playing counter spells, kill spells, and was it Scarab God or yeah, Scarab God, which is the one that exiles a creature.
God is red.
Yeah.
Is red blue.
Exiles a creature from a graveyard. Put a copy that's a 4/4 into play.
And Scorpion God is the
one. And then you
no
also
one
get
loves.
to like scry every time you.
I don't remember. It's super dumb.
You for the number of zombies you. I think you drew a card or scried for the number of zombies you had.
It was something like that. Yeah. It was super dumb. Or was it looting? Draw and discard. No, that's the Locust God.
Yeah. No, yeah. No, the Locust card just draws cards, I think. Just straight up.
Oh, that's right. I didn't play in Almond.
Me neither, really. But I have a Locust God.
Amonkhet. That's the one.
Anyway. But it was just super annoying to play against. Like, every other deck was a blue-black. You're not allowed to do things until I play my Scarab God, in which case I take all those cards that I put into your graveyard and put them on my side of the field and hit you with them.
Yeah, blue-black control is really obnoxious.
There are face-down cards in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, there are. There have been for a long time.
Trap cards are just in your hand.
There are trap cards. Only in one set. There were like 8 of them. I think there were 15. I think there were 3 in each color.
I wasn't sure that there were that many. But basically, there are instants that could be cast normally or for a reduced cost if certain condition was met.
Yeah, I feel like it was a vertical cycle in each color, or it was a cycle of cycles. So there was a common cycle, an uncommon cycle, and a rare cycle. I'm not sure that that's true. I think that that's true, but we'll find out.
I should put a 40 button on this thing because I have only set to reset it once.
Yeah.
We're next time. All right. GLHF.
Mulligan. Because not having any lands is bad.
Turns out, lands are useful in this game.
It's like, my deck doesn't need a lot of mana to get going, but it needs more than 0.
Yeah, sounds good. Face down viewer. I'm guessing that's just a thing that lets you look at face down cards.
Well,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, it's a face down viewer. So he's playing the viewer monster card face down. But he didn't declare whether he was playing it face down in attack or defense mode, which I think is a thing.
I don't think you can play face down in defense.
Oh,
if I recall.
I don't know.
If I recall correctly, you either play face down in defense or face up in attack.
Oh, okay.
Like, you couldn't play it face up in defense mode. You could turn it over, I think, the following turn. But I don't remember. It's been a while, and I probably didn't play that game correctly in middle school.
God, I remember all the different ways people played Magic in middle school. Yeah, it's like, and I feel very validated because later on I found out I was the one playing correctly.
For like what kinds of rules?
People had all kinds of weird things, like creatures came into the battlefield tapped.
Oh yeah.
Because they were like, no, that's what summoning sickness is.
It can't attack this turn.
No, it's not tapped. It just
I see so many new players who, under no provocation, like I've never seen someone tell someone to do this, but so many new players will block and tap.
Yeah, I've seen that happen too, and it makes sense.
It's like, oh, I used it.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's just like that makes sense. I get that.
But it's not used up. You can still use the creature for other things after you block with it.
Yeah. Alright guys, there's at least one land in this hand. Alright, I'm keeping it.
Okay. Good stuff.
Alright, and since we're playing... Yep, and since we're playing 1v1, I don't draw. So, Mountain Pass.
Mountain Pass?
Yes! It's great. It taps for a red mana.
I'll play a forest. There you go.
Oh. That wasn't what I was expecting you to do.
Sorry?
Well... Trying to Burning Rage.
Cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, whenever you cast a spell, put a charge counter on it, tap and sacrifice it. It deals damage equal to the number of charge counters to target creature or monster.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Have you... Whenever I cast a red spell and at the beginning of my upkeep, so artifacts don't count, basically.
Have you gone through and confirmed for most of your cards whether the large targeting update affects? Like, this one says creature or player. Is that still only creature or player?
Oh, it can also hit Planeswalker. Pretty much everything that says creature or player.
Got changed to target?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Sega?
Pretty much the only time where things didn't get changed was if they referred to a number that was associated with that thing. So like deal damage to that player equal to the number of creatures it controls. Can't hit a Planeswalker because Planeswalkers don't control any creatures.
Right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Blue mana, white dragon.
I tap 4 islands and play. Are there any white dragons? There are white dragons.
Yeah.
But are there any mono white dragons? There are blue white dragons, certainly. Thank you, Tarkir.
Yeah, definitely are. They're blue drakes, and they're white. Oh, Zypto. The
is that a dragon?
Is he
It's
a
a
dragon
dinosaur.
or a dinosaur?
Yeah.
He's a flying dinosaur.
He's an elder dinosaur.
Yeah, that's kind of like a dragon.
He doesn't breathe fire and is clearly a pterosaur.
He's just a flying trample, lifelink, double strike, etc., etc. Man, I should put him in this deck.
Yeah.
I think he's in my brawl deck right now. I don't want to ignore you, Velocidotus. I want to hinge upon every word that you might type.
I'm just going to play Scythe of the Wretched and pass my turn.
Oh boy. Whenever a creature dealt damage by a quick creature this turn is put into a graveyard, return that card. Oh boy.
Importantly,
to play under your control.
I missed my 3rd land drop and it costs 4 to equip.
Attach it to that creature. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Alright.
So if the creature that's holding the scythe kills something, that something comes back, and that something is now holding the scythe.
I have a turn 3 play. It's a Moldiah Channelers.
It's like I also had turn 3 play. It just cost me 2 mana.
This is play with the top card of your library revealed. If the top card is a creature, this gets +3/+3. If it's a land, it gets tap, add 2 mana of any one color to my mana pool. It has revealed a land, but unfortunately I cannot tap it this turn.
Yep, done.
Yep. I am...
Untap, keep, draw. Come on, man.
Nah.
Alright, well. Lightning
Red.
Bolt.
Okay.
Shrine Trigger.
Oh, you put a number of counters equal to the damage?
No.
Oh, it's at the beginning of your upkeep.
And whenever I cast
Or
a red
whenever
spell.
you cast it. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Pass. Right. That's fairly awesome.
I mean, right now it's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
That's not revealed anymore.
Oh, right. You only the shuffle.
No, I didn't see it was Stony.
Ariel relaxed.
I mean, if I was trying to be competitive, I'd be like, yes, shuffle that fucker away. But if I don't draw a land soon, I might just have to scoop and reset this game.
I don't like that shrine.
I can't even use it right now.
No. But it's gonna get bigger.
Yeah, I mean, you could break it if you want.
Mostly because I just want to use cards. Exile target artifact or in general.
Alright, it's gone.
I mean, I could have used it on the scythe, I suppose. But,
Honestly, that was definitely the better target.
so you go.
Scythe is really powerful if I have lots of mana.
Yeah. But you also have to be able to kill a creature with it, which
Jaya Ballard.
it doesn't really do on its... Oh, it's not combat specific. Whenever a creature dealt damage by a equipped creature this turn is put into a graveyard.
Yeah. Doesn't say combat. Yeah, cards that should say combat and don't are a mainstay of this deck.
Yeah. And she deals 3 damage and taps. Okay.
I need something on the board, so Direfleet Daredevil.
Cool. It has first strike. When it enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery from opponent's graveyard. You may cast that card this turn, and you may spend mana as though it were any to cast it if it were. Okay, so you.
I can cast Revoke Existence this turn,
Yeah.
which would be really useful.
Okay, so it's just exile.
Yeah. It is the first part is not a May ability. I had to exile that because that was the only legal target.
Yeah.
Which I really didn't want to do because I would much rather have kept that around so I could with 4 mana Slapcaster and then exile Karametra. But
Yeah.
I need something on the board. Pass.
It's probably would have been your only chance of destroying Karametra. That I can think of. I don't know what else red. I can't think of anything else on top of my head that would be able to from red.
There's exile.
I will play Karametra. There's exile.
I have things that can exile creatures.
Okay. Without damage.
Without destroying them. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
Not much. I think there's like 2 cards in here, but
Okay. So you're not totally useless.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
What does the enchantment do when it's nothing out?
Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a forest or plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle it off.
Okay. Mountain.
Yep.
Swim 2.
I'll take 2.
Jaya Ballard.
Cool.
Pass.
Wow, 3 lands. Moving up in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I can almost cast cards from my hand.
I'll play Tristani.
Yep.
I will search for a forest.
And Tristani is whenever another creature enters the battlefield, gain life equal to its toughness.
Correct. And then 1 green and white in tap to populate. But that doesn't come up too often in this deck.
Yeah, because that lets you copy a token, correct?
Yes. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of a creature token you control.
Yeah.
So there are some things like Rampaging Baloths or Avenger Zendikar make tokens, but
Yeah. I mean,
nothing.
copying the Avenger of Zendikar tokens isn't
No, that's
a ton
not a
of value.
bad thing at all.
I mean, it's not bad, but it just makes 1/1s, right?
There's 0/1s that get
Oh,
plus
right,
1 plus
right.
1 every
That's
time I
right.
play a land.
That's right. I was thinking it. Yeah, but I mean, when you copy it, it's still just a base 0/1.
Yep.
You have to play the lands to pump it.
Yes, I believe so, because I think they are 1/1 counters, if
Yeah.
I recall. Say go.
And Tristani is a 2/5, if I remember correctly.
It is indeed.
Neat. Swing 2.
I'm scared enough to let it go through.
I mean, it's on board tricks.
Oh, yeah, it is. If
That's-
I remember that cards can be used in combination with each other.
And Direfleet Daredevil has first strike, so I wouldn't have even traded.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to play an Oran Reef Hydra. It's a 5/5 with trample and landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, I can put a 1/1 counter on it. If the land is a forest, put 2 1/1 counters on it instead.
Yep, and you gain 5 life.
I gain 5 life from the Tristani.
And Karametra is whenever you cast.
Yes, get that trigger to get the land, so it doesn't trigger that landfall.
Yeah, because you get the land first. End of your turn. Pay 2, tap Jaya Ballard. Discard Aki Lava Runner, deal you 3.
Down to 38.
Four mana, 4 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana, 6 mana, 5 mana. I see.
Ouch. Yeah, because then I was gonna play Nylia, and Karametra would come on. Actually, Karametra was already online, so I would have been swinging in with Tarantula and Karametra.
Yeah, that was turn 6, and I had drawn 3 lands and 3 cards that I could play off of 3 lands. Yeah. That hand started. Oh, and 4 of those cards were in my opening hand. 2 of the lands, the Direfleet Daredevil and the Lightning Bolt, were all in my opening hand.
Oh.
The Scythe is the only thing.
Yeah,
I
so
could
like
play.
wasn't a bad hand to keep. Like
It wasn't great.
You had a six hand with 2 lands and a bolt. So,
Yeah.
I mean that's. I would have kept that hand.
Alright, so welcome to game 1.
Commander is
It can be brutal.
typically notorious for being drawn out. But,
Yeah, but
if-
when
if
it's
that-
1v1...
Yeah, if that had been a multiplayer game, then
I could have just sat around.
yeah, and someone probably would have done something to my board. Well, I mean, you didn't do nothing. You did multi-channelers, which kept me from accelerating
Slightly. Yeah, I mean, what I needed was more land. I just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I had plenty of my mana accelerants in my hand. Like, I had Cage Sun, I had Jaya Ballard, I had Cough of the Hammer.
Ooh, nice.
Like, I had my ways to push past 4 mana.
You
I just didn't have my
needed
ways
make
to...
it.
I had Hedron Archive, like, my hand was all mana, it's just... My deck curves out at 4 now.
Yeah.
It used to curve out at 3, now it curves out at 4.
This one.
It also has a lot more lands than back when it curved out at 3.
This one definitely curves out at, like, when I can get Karametra on the board is when it really starts doing stuff. I've recently added a couple more things to fetch lands a little earlier. But it's still pretty high curve.
Yeah, I mean, curving out at 5 is not... Like, it's high, but it's not super high in Commander.
Yeah.
Like, there are Commander Stompy decks that curve out at, like, 9.
Yeah.
But those all just use dumb mana.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I didn't. So somebody was playing I think it's a dinosaur. It reduces its cost by the total power on your board as his commander, and apparently that also includes the commander tax.
The 12/12.
Yeah. It's like a
That
12/12.
That
That's
costs
like
10 green.
Yeah, so in that deck, most of the
Galta Parmahunger.
Yeah. It almost always just casts for 2 green,
Nice.
even after you kill it.
Nice.
It was kind of silly. And then he had like adaptive evolution and like tons of stuff to just or evolutionary leap. Sorry. Evolutionary leap to just like anytime that you tried to kill something, it was like, oh nope, let me just get something bigger. He managed to get off the thing that like doubles your mana base. It's like search your library for a number of lands and look at the number of lands you have. So he just had like 20 forests out, and you know it was pretty ridiculous.
Alright. Alright, Dick. Do a little bit better than last time. Because last time, between the mulligan and that game, I saw 20 cards and 3 of them are lands. It's like, that's not enough. Alright. Oh, and I'll go first.
Let's see some good cards.
I will keep this hand. We'll see if I live to regret that decision. But I'm definitely keeping this hand.
I probably shouldn't keep this hand, but I will
Keep it.
anyway.
Sweet.
I'm on the play. How bad can it be? I'm on the draw, so I get to draw a card. How bad can it be?
Spine Rock Null.
What's that do? Oh, it's a hideaway.
Yeah.
So
So hideaway lands
top
are all
4 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down and put the rest on the bottom. You may play the exiled card without paying its cost if an opponent was dealt 7 or more damage this turn.
Yep. In multiplayer, that's really sweet because it does
Yeah.
not require me to do the damage.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you punched him?
Cool, I'm gonna cast this thing.
I just get this thing for free, whatever it was. And pass, because it comes in tapped.
Yeah.
I love the hideaway lands.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. What set were they in?
Oh, yeah, this one's not original. It's from Lorwyn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do not have any of them. I am done with my turn. Probably not a bad idea to look into at least getting the green one for this deck.
Mountain?
That one's... I think it's having a certain number of creatures, isn't it?
I don't remember.
I'll have to look it up. Okay, this will fix things. Long Wilds.
I believe the white one is attacking with 3 or more creatures, which is... Yeah, it is. It's... I don't remember what the name of it is. I thought I did, but I realized I was thinking of something else. So, no, I don't.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Mountain? Chain Whirler.
Oh boy. Well, I don't have anything for it to...
It
Yeah,
deals 1 damage
aside
to
from
all
me.
the nothing, but it's still a 3/3 first strike.
Does it deal damage to me?
Oh, it does, yeah. Yep.
If you deal 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker.
I forgot I also hit opponents. I remember to hit creatures and planeswalkers.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the important part.
Yeah.
It's like, I probably should have played Jaya Ballard there, but I've never gotten to play Chain Whirler in this deck. I was excited.
But yeah, then it's just a 3/3 with first strike, which also isn't anything to sneeze at.
Yeah, your turn. Because it doesn't have haste in first strike. Sad. Right? It's like, why do I even play cards?
Yeah. I'll play it first. And then... Yeah, let's go ahead and give us a... Farseek.
Okay.
And get another one.
You done?
Yes.
Mountain? I can't quite turn fire. I mean, it's feasible with this board,
Yeah.
because I have 2 mana to deal 4 damage.
Yep.
But I don't have cards in my hand, unfortunately. So, I will simply... And I will... We'll play Jaya Ballard.
Okay.
Yes. got her. Done?
Yes.
Okay. Swing 5.
Yep. We'll take the time.
Hold you.
Take the bolt. 28.
Spine Rock Bone. Karametra stops.
Oh boy. So it adds a red, and then if you use it to cast a sorcery, or
Instant or sorcery.
you
Yeah.
copy it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
The extra text on there is just Chandra waxing on about how she wants to meet Jaya Ballard. Unknowingly to Jaya Ballard. They don't get along as well as she thinks.
I will cast this creature spell.
Gross. Gross.
Ayli, I got him in.
Yep. Not a creature now, but... Done after that?
Planes and... Yes.
How much does her ability cost to activate? Nalia?
4.
3 into green?
3 and a green, target creature gets +2/+2 attack.
Oh, okay, it's just +2. Alright. I
And
thought it
then
was more.
other creature you control has +1.
Yes, but that's stats,
Stack?
right?
Yes. And then her devotion must be 5 to each one creature.
Yeah, it's 5 for all the monocolored, 7 for all the dual colored.
Yep.
And you're done for that?
Yep.
Cool.
Just gonna let you punch me for a little while, if that's alright with you.
I'm pretty cool with it.
I didn't really get a solid creature in my opening grip, which is kind of why I was hesitant, but... I think we're gonna go catch up with it soon.
It's like, I can do funny things, but they aren't really useful at the moment. Just swing for 5.
Alright. I have no defense. I'm a helpless person getting punched.
Oh, I shouldn't have. I fucked that up. Immediately realized I fucked it up. Damn. Oh well. I'm just gonna pass turn this.
Okay.
Yeah, I had much better play, but
It's a lot of
I-
open mana there.
put together the instant I swung. I was like, I just left a lot of damage on the table. And now I have- Okay. Rob. Actually, screw problem. Definitely. You absolutely must be with it.
Alright. It's not my mana correctly. Speaking of sledge,
Gross. I don't like that.
it's fine. I don't have anything to equip it to. Play with Ayli. Both of my gods are now creatures.
Yeah. You got it. You gonna swing for 12?
Like, the thing I could do.
Yeah. It's a thing you can do.
Sure.
I take 12. Yep.
Yeah, that brings us both into the 20s.
Done?
Yes. Unfortunately, since you said you put a lot of damage on the table last turn, I'm a little concerned.
You should not be nearly as concerned as you are. Go ahead and tell you.
Oh.
Because I did leave a lot of damage on the table, but not nearly enough. Well, gotta do something, so we'll do this. Cough of the Hammer.
Oh, neat.
I'm going to +1 cough to untap a mountain. Oh, that's not a mountain. This is a mountain. And it's a 4/4 until end of turn.
Cool. Yeah, you gotta make the shiny mountain a creature.
Swing 9.
I currently have no blockers.
That's correct.
So I will take 9 damage. Go to 14.
I will pay 1. Grim Lava Monster.
Cool.
Pass. This is not creature anymore.
Okay, grip the goggles.
Yep.
And going to equip the sledge onto Karametra.
Yeah, I think that K-Grip did it. Because I had...
Land return to Guild Gate. And then I'll swing in for 8 and 14.
Karametra has trample, Mylea does not, right?
No, it does not.
Alright, I'll block 6.
And I will gain 8. And you
Yep.
will take 8.
Oh, why are you shutting down? Oh no. What? Like 3 die? While you figure that out, mind if I go ahead and take my turn?
Yeah, I was at 14, right?
I believe so. That sounds right. Okay. Yeah, I don't see that I have any choice but to do that, so this is what I'm going to do. I swing at you for 5. I assume you just take the 5?
Yeah, I have no response.
Okay, so that puts you at 17. And I'm going to...
We had like 3 extension points down here.
I'm going to -2 cough to add 4 mana to my mana pool. And then tap my 4 mountains and my Spine Rock Knoll, so I have 9 red mana floating. Cast Hour of Devastation. In response to Hour of Devastation, cast Wild Ricochet, targeting Hour of Devastation. So I copy Hour of Devastation, which says, all creatures lose indestructible until end of turn. Hour of Devastation deals 5 damage to each creature and each non-bolus planeswalker.
Yeah.
So each creature and each non-bolus planeswalker takes 10 and dies.
It does indeed.
I assume you're putting Karametra back in the command zone,
I am.
and I put Jaya Ballard back in the command zone. That cost me all of my resources and my turn, but it was the only way I was going to not die. Oh. Your Behemoth Sledge is not dead, unfortunately. I would love it if your Behemoth Sledge was dead, but it is. Sorry, chat. We're just gonna untap these lands here. Happy little trees. So you could just replay Karametra, but it would take all of your mana. And you'd be at Devotion 6. Should have pulled up chat on my phone so I could have thrown in some Kraken fixes.
Hi, I'm back.
Huzzah! It's your keep step.
Unfortunately, my phone is taking my to actually boot.
Yeah. When it comes back, you're at 17.
Okay.
5. Because Hour of Devastation only hits creatures and planeswalkers. It does not hit players.
Right.
Unfortunately. I would love for you to be at 7 right now. That would make me quite happy. Oh. Okay. Okay. What is this?
Warnclax.
Oh, no! Okay.
Whenever I tap a land, add 1 mana to my mana pool of any land it produced. Whenever an opponent taps a land for mana, the land doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step.
Done. Yeah. All these fucking things with 6.
What? That's 2 bolts. I'm sure you have 2 bolts.
I don't, because that would be illegal.
Yeah, he did clear the field. That's definitely not just Yu-Gi-Oh! BS. That's a very common thing in Magic. The impressive thing was that he was able to kill my indestructible creatures.
I killed 2 gods.
Yeah.
And it's not enough. I don't know that I can beat a Vorinclex from here. Like, there are cards in here, but I don't... Like, I think I would need to have them right now, and I don't.
Sounds like you need to believe in the heart of the cards.
I need to top deck a roast. That does nothing. That only helps you.
Ooh, you should do that.
That I can't play. And this is
Cards are good.
not right now. They are. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether I should pass or scoop. I guess pass.
Let's play it through for the.
Yeah.
Hey, you can. Oh wait, I got rid of that. You can say your goggles were done.
Yeah. Yeah, they would. Too bad somebody murdered them. And then made me have to draw a wild ricochet so I could copy my Hour of Devastation. Because all your gods have fucking 6 health.
1, 2,
Toughness, whatever.
5, 6,
Doesn't matter.
7. 1 green floating.
Yep.
Rancor with
Sure.
1 green floating.
On Karametra? He has summoning sickness.
Yeah, I know. You
Alright.
did give him the sledge.
Okay.
1 green floating. Oh. 4, 5. I'll use the 1 green floating and this. Have to go my way for the normal count. And then I'll attack. Go 9.
In response, Dictate of the Twin Gods, I die.
Yay! Alright. I'll try a different deck now.
Like, it was literally top deck roast or I die. And I didn't top deck roast.
Which one is roast?
Deal 6 damage.
Ah, okay.
6 damage to target creature without flying. And it costs 3, I think?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really efficient. But it can only target creatures that... It can only target creatures, and it can only target creatures that don't have flying.
Yeah. We were playing Karametra versus Jaya Ballard. We might be changing that up now. Why is this not connecting now?
I thought I had roast in this deck. Maybe I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Burn Away also would have done it. Burn Away is 5 mana. Deal 6 damage to a creature, and if it dies, exile it. That's a fun one.
Somehow the port got corrupted. Or I guess it crashed and was already using that port, so I had to change to a different port.
Makes sense.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess I don't have roast. I must have been borrowing it.
So let's see. I guess I could try another deck against Jaya, or
Yeah, I want to play Jaya one more time.
Actually, let me get this is what I've been working on. I don't know that it's quite there yet or not.
Perfect.
Slimefoot.
Awesome.
He is boltable.
He is boltable.
Oh, I guess they should.
I like things that are in bolt range. They make me happy. It's like, I assume you have ways to pump him and his team. Slime book! Yeah, you got it.
It's also in our official Kraken Quake sleeve.
Yes.
which are the shittiest fucking sleeves I've ever used.
Yeah, isn't it like actually just a sticker on the back?
Yeah. They're like, I got them from China, so they took like a month to get here, and they were not cheap. And then I used them in one game and was like, no.
Yeah. Didn't several of them break too?
Oh yeah.
In the one game you used them in?
Yeah, the first time I shuffled them, like because it's literally just a sticker on the back,
worst sleeve.
on the back of a bad sleeve.
I agree, Asylum Rat. Woo! Slimefoot indeed.
But it does work well for your commander sleeve, because now I can show my Kraken Quake pride without compromising my deck.
I can argue I'm kind of doing that.
You got a little squid? Oh yeah,
Yeah, a little.
little squid.
This deck used to be all in those sleeves, but I don't have enough of those sleeves anymore.
Yeah.
And they're not high quality sleeves.
I'm surprised that I haven't torn a sleeve in the Karametra deck, because that deck shuffles a lot,
Yeah.
and I've had that deck for like 3 or 4 years.
I mean, you have it in Dragon Shields, right?
No, those aren't even Dragon sleeves. The Dragon Shields. Those are just Ultra Pros.
Ultra Pros are not bad.
Yeah. I've been meaning to get some Dragon Shields. I just keep forgetting, but I did put my other deck, my Ayli deck, in Dragon Shields, and I was like, wow, this is so much nicer to shuffle. They're definitely worth the. Well, they're not even that much more expensive, and you get 100 in a pack. So
Yeah, Dragon Shields are really nice. And there's, in a pack of 100, I think it's 102 or 103.
oh yeah, so if you
They actually
break
come
a
in it?
couple, then you're all good.
Yeah. And it's good for commander decks because you can sleeve up any extra cards you want. Like if you've got a couple tokens or something,
Yeah.
if you want to sleeve up. I mean,
That's a reminder.
I have my tokens in a different sleeve so I don't accidentally shuffle them into a deck. Because I will.
Have I told you about the Token of the Month Club?
Yes! Yes, you did.
Yeah, these are really cool. So far I've gotten 2. It's let me make sure I don't misremember. It's Brain Pulp, which I believe is a YouTube channel. Yeah, there we go. Brain Pulp. And they make, they have a Token of the Month Club. If you back them on Patreon, you get a different token every month. So this is the zombie token.
You want light side or dark side?
Dark side. 'Cause I'm playing. And then
Light
these
side.
are the spirit tickets, which I'm not sure if you've seen yet.
Oh, those are neat. Oh, they have flavor text.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
other cool thing is they're tokens with flavor text.
That's cute.
So the zombie says they don't sleep, eat. They don't sleep, feel fear, or complain. If only smell like ass and eat their commander were on the list of that on that list too, they'd be the perfect army.
My master always said, if they strike you down, you shall become more blah, 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 blah. Seriously, does this look powerful to you? Headless spirit.
Anyway, not sponsored, but it's a cool little thing that I enjoy tokens a lot. So, and it's $5 a month to get 5 tokens every month,
Yeah, that's not bad for high quality
including
tokens.
shipping, and they are nice quality. Next coming is
and
soldiers, and then saplings is after that, which I'm looking forward to.
I should not keep his hand. I'm going to, but I definitely should not. Mountain pass.
Alright. I mean, I was getting multiple, but
The first play is almost always a mountain.
yeah.
in this deck. Here, you know what? If you mulligan, I'll mulligan too. How about that? Alright.
Because that was a 2-land hand.
Mine was also a 2-land hand, and one of them was Arcane Lighthouse. It has Thematic Compass, but Thematic Compass ability notably costs 3.
Yeah. Ooh, I should get one of those for Karametra, actually.
Thematic Compass?
I am like not even sure what to take out. Like I was going through and doing some new stuff this last week, putting some stuff in Karametra, and I just was like could not figure out what to take out. And there was some stuff.
Let's take out Vorinclex. Nobody needs Vorinclex.
But he doubles my mana. I have lots of.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yari's Wave.
Don't need it. Yeah, see, you've got plenty of mana doubling. You don't need another one. You don't need Vorinclex. Vorinclex can go away. You can just go away. You can just walk his ass off into his fucking Tanglewood forest and just live there forever. Hi, my name's Carter. I'm not a big fan of Phyrexians. Carter, go blow him up. It's gonna be fine.
We did blow them up once.
No, you're gonna blow him up for real this time.
We played a D&D campaign where we fought against several of the traders.
Yes. The pack of 3, which is Shieldred, Jin-Gitaxias, and
Elish Norn?
yeah, Elish Norn. Yeah. Elish Norn is kind of the de facto leader.
I remember Jin-Gitaxias gave us some trouble. It was like a D&D. It was a D&D game, but it was
quite D&D.
It wasn't Dungeons and Dragons. It was
Yeah.
a tabletop role-playing game that our friend Jesse had devised of his own, which was a very nifty system.
Yeah.
You kind of
It's
like
very interesting.
you kind of built your character sheet on magic concepts and kind of had cards as abilities.
Yeah, there was a way to convert cards into the game, which didn't work perfectly, and he's rebuilt it a couple of times.
Oh yeah, didn't you guys play a version where you actually had like a deck of cards?
Yeah, that one was pretty neat too. That one worked well. He has said, the last time I talked to him about it at least, he has said that he's actually going to try and move away from using cards or using a much more limited selection of cards. Just because
You have to change.
not doing that, it just goes crazy, and it's just, there's a lot of things that are, I mean, they weren't meant to be represented in that sort of context.
Yeah.
Like, they were not designed for that.
I feel like what he would need to do to make it work best would be to use Magic Set Editor and just make like a set of cards.
That might be a thing.
Like take existing cards and change the text to suit those, like come up with a new standard of writing.
right,
language
yeah,
for
and
this
then
game.
load that into Lackey or something.
Yeah, because Magic has a very specific way of writing text.
Yeah, they call it the template.
So we kind of need to find something, but I feel like that would be the best way to do it. And then you can, you wouldn't need too many. You probably need like 20 spells from each color or something like that to like be on level with how many spells there are in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I should not keep this hand. I'm totally going to.
All right, I'll keep this one.
All right. Same mountain from before. Pass.
How are you certain?
It's the only one I have in here with that artwork.
So all of mine are Zendikar Lords, so...
All of every mountain in here has a different piece of artwork.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
It's technically a tactical disadvantage, but only technically.
How's that?
For when cards get revealed, basically you can tell, like, if a card is revealed and then put into my hand, if it's a mountain, and then I play a mountain later, you can tell whether or not it's the same mountain.
Yeah.
Which technically, in some cases, gives players that are paying a lot of attention a little more information. But I don't care. Yeah. So. But I don't play this competitively, so.
Evolving Wilds.
Swamp Forest. Forest? Mountain. Well, in that case, Gutter Snake. Pass.
We end up taking a break after this one.
Hey.
To add that function. It should only take a second, but I just had thought to do it because most of our games are either Canadian Highlander or Draft or wait, what does Canlander use? Is it 20 life?
I believe so.
I don't know. That's Philip's wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't do that either. Mostly because it's a super competitive format.
Yeah, it's like Commander. It's a competitive Commander format.
Kinda,
But
like,
but apparently it doesn't play much like Commander from Lifer.
it doesn't. It's 100 card singleton, but there's no commander, and that just makes a huge difference.
Yeah, to me, I feel like I would just play them the same way, but I'm also a very casual player,
Right.
which is probably why it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for us.
But I do appreciate that it's a competitive format that doesn't end in 3 turns.
I see.
Like Modern and Legacy and those are very like you're either playing a combo deck or you're losing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Canlander, it seems like it's still like there are still definitely combos, but it definitely takes longer to get combos in place, and usually they end up being synergistic decks.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go super aggressive. Flame Javelin, deal 4 damage to Slimefoot. Gutter Snipe trigger, you take 2. Swing 2.
Rude.
Pass.
I'll play Smart.
Okay.
And then I'll play a Valid Omnivore. There's 1 sack a creature to give it +2/+2 until end of turn. If I sack a Saffroling, I gain 2 life.
Alright, and it's a 3/3?
And it's a 3/3.
Alright, done?
It's a dead.
It might not be. Depends on what I have in my hand. And what I have in my hand is a mountain.
All my Saffrolings. Jeez. I'll use my French one. Ooh, I think I meant to put this in the deck. Oh well.
I mean, I could kill it, but killing it would be so inefficient right now. Well, no, it might be worth it. Because you'd take 7. It would deal you 7 and clear your board.
Maybe we'll find it on where it would do to you.
I think the answer is stun.
Huh. I'm surprised by that. These are all the little stuff.
There's other stuff I want to do. Yeah, so I'm gonna get greedy and say pass.
Predator ooze.
So 1/1. Whenever it attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
It's a 1/1 that's indestructible. When it attacks, it gets a 1/1 counter. If it deals damage to a creature and that creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on it.
Gross. I don't like that it's indestructible.
That's precisely why I played it.
Done?
Yes.
Alright, into your turn. Dictate of the Twin Gods.
Cool. Doubles all damage?
Yeah. If a sorcerer deal damage to a permanent or player.
Deals double that damage to that permanent player instead.
Yep. Okay. We will pay 3. Play Jaya, Ballard, Task Mage. Don't think we want to do that yet. So instead, cast Flame Rift. Guard Snipe trigger. You take 4. Flame Rift. We each take 8. Oh boy. Nice. And now Better Snipe trades with Ballard Omnivore. And Jaya Ballard's second ability deals 6 damage.
Alright, first off I'll attack with Predators. Get to 1/1 counter.
I take 2.
So you take 4, don't you?
Oh, you're correct.
Um,
I got him to 28.
and then I will cast Liturgy of Blood on Jaya.
Gross.
Destroy a creature, add 3 black.
Back to my command zone.
Oh shit, I missed one. I don't remember this thing. Yeah, we did that. Damn it.
Done. You could sacrifice Predators to Ballard Omnivore.
Yeah, that certainly is a thing I could do. I'll pass my turn.
Yeah.
It's another sacrifice. It's an ooze.
Indestructible is so annoying.
It's like I know how to counter my deck. It's the deck that wants to burn everything. How do you burn that which cannot be burned? By asking
with Nicol
Nicol
Bolas
to do it.
Well, it's not great, but it does stuff. So, Flame Slash, deal 8 to Ballard Omnivore.
Cool.
Guard Snipe trigger, you take 4. Swing Guard Snipe, you take 4.
Definitely within reason.
Cast Chandra the Firebrand.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not that exciting right now. +1
Deal 1 damage.
to target creature or player. Alright. -2 is. Yep. And then -6 is 6 damage to each of up to 6 target creatures and or players.
Yeah, I'm probably good next turn.
I'm going to +1 her, deal you 2 damage.
That's fine. I'm gonna get rid of the dictator. Or the dictator.
Dictator.
Yeah. Whatever you do, the thing Ooh.
I mean, Prayer Ooze swings for 6.
Yeah, that won't kill you.
Kill Chandra.
Yeah,
Keep me from doubling an instant.
that's probably the plan. Because doubling an instant with Dictate out is very deadly.
Yes. No.
Either way, I'm swinging at Chandra.
Okay. Chandra dies. I think I actually wouldn't kill you if you left the prayer Ooze up. Or it wouldn't kill you like that. I might be able to kill you some other way. But.
And then I will cast my key.
You got it. Done? That's what I wanted to see. Can't run out of gas now.
Do it, Dex. You won't.
K5 and Jaya. Pass. Alright, what you
The eldest reborn.
get? Okay.
The first chapter is each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker.
Bye bye, Garsnake. What's the second chapter?
Each opponent discards a card. Then the third is put target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
Cool. Oh, you can swing for a lot. You can swing for
So I'm just going to swing the predator.
10. So, and I take 8 for it.
There you go.
Alright, let's see. You're 14.
Because you could I feel like even if you can't do 14, you could probably do 10 and then hit me with Giant. Like, you could just lava axe and then swing, if I had swing.
Yeah. Let's see. Can't quite kill you.
You can see in real, like, the board is following my hand in real time. And then you can see how delayed that other camera is.
Alright.
Not quite dead is the kind of state I'm going for right
I'm going to cast Jaya's Immolating Inferno.
now. Oh boy.
It's a legendary sorcery, so I need a legendary creature out.
Yeah, you got
to be
one.
able to play it. In fact, I have Jaya. It's her Immolating Inferno, after all.
What 3 targets would you like to hit, Carter?
I am going to target Predator Ooze, Slimefoot the Stowaway, and you.
For how much?
X is 2. Dictate says that's 4.
Cool.
So you take 4. Predator Ooze takes 4 and doesn't care, and Slimefoot takes 4 and dies.
Alright. I'll let Slimefoot hit the grave.
Interesting. So in Jaya Ballard, you take 4.
Okay, I'm at 6.
And if I have Bolt in my hand, you would die.
Right.
Seal Fire.
Sacrifice the deal 2 damage to target creature. Okay. So, you could do that and
Put you to 2.
put them to 2.
Pass turn.
Alright.
That takes
for
up.
2. You discard a card.
I will discard Mind Sparker.
Pretty sure, unless I had a Route Crush to break both of those.
I mean, I would sack Seal Fire in response.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then on my turn, Jaya Ballard, pay 2, tap, and discard a card, do 3. You had K Grip.
Yeah. I only have one K grip there. That's in the other deck.
Excellent. I mean, you can punch me for 10.
Yeah, so that's about
That's free tech.
the best I can do, I think. So I'll swing in for 10 there.
I take 10, I go down to 10.
Then I'll costly plunder the predators.
Alright, so
Draw 2
sacrifice it.
cards.
Okay. Did you get something that helps you out here?
It would have been helpful earlier.
Oh. You can go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and let you know, the card that I have in my hand doesn't kill you. You can get rid of Jaya Ballard.
Destroy each creature with mana cost 2
You got it, I have no response. Jaya Ballard goes back for the second time. Done?
Yeah.
Alright, I need to draw something here. Oh, I do. But I want to do this the more fun way.
Great. Thanks.
Cast Bitter Feud. As it enters the battlefield, choose 2 players, and essentially it's another furnace effect between just us.
Cool.
Just for you and me.
Yeah.
Just you and me. Sack Seal Fire, deal you 8.
Man. Yep.
But also I drew Jessica.
Yeah, that Gaze of Granite could have helped sooner, I guess.
Yeah.
What else I didn't play a single Saproling that game.
No. No, you didn't. You almost had an opportunity to get one Sapperling out of Slimefoot, but then I killed Slimefoot.
Yeah. Like, there's things that make Saprolings. I promise.
I had Gar Snipe and Dictate. It was just like, my hand said punch. I do what the cards tell me.
I also had 3 ways to get Slimefoot back from the grave. I never should have let him go to the command zone to begin with. I had the Eldest Reborn. I had Nature Spiral or whatever it's called, and then I also had a Rise from the Grave in hand.
But he's also pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So, like, if you let him go to the command zone once or twice, it's not too bad.
Yeah, and it was the same cost to cast him again as it was to do the Rise from the Grave, which is the one I had from the start.
Alright, do we want to...
Yeah, let's take a break,
Alright.
get some water and stuff, and I'll add that. Alright, we'll be back in 5.
Goodbye.
Huzzah! Camera's still like. Oh,
Yeah.
what can you do?
I mean, my deck is not accurate anymore. Should we change that?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I have switched decks. I'm-
playing one of mine.
Yep, I'm playing one of Chris's decks. I'm going to be playing Ayli Eternal Pilgrim. Yeah.
I still want to stick with Slimefoot because I'm still.
You're trying to test them out. Makes sense. I dig it.
It's working.
I played Jaya for 3 games.
Was that 3? Oh, yeah, because the first one
The first one, yeah, it did not go well. The second one went alright, but the second one went fine. You just had board fights after the wife, and it's just like, I just can't deal with that.
Yeah. I also had an opposition in one hand that I was planning on exiling on your stuff. That's actually the reason I K-gripped the goggles, is because I was like, well, if we put the angel out, then you can just kill it very easily with the goggles.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I could just play the angel and then a land and take the goggles, but for some reason or other, I was like, oh, because I could equip the sledge that turn if I did the K-grip.
Ah. Yeah. That makes sense.
And since I was the one that was getting some back, it was a discourage.
Yeah, no, that was definitely the right move. Because if you hadn't, you would have been lower, and the admonition angel would have gotten caught in the white.
Yep. In hindsight,
Sure. I mean, I think it was the right move either way.
I'm not really sure how these two decks will go off against each other. They're both kind of similar in theme, in that you make things and you sack them. That one's very much more a life gain deck with some fun life gain triggers and things like that.
3. Beat that.
4, 5.
You did the thing I wanted. I told you to do it, and you did it.
So does that mean you won?
Yeah. But you can go first.
Okay. Thanks for letting me be able to play by your choice.
This hand is terrible. It's really entertaining, Dad. I'm gonna keep this hand.
I'm curious, but I guess we'll find out.
I'll put it this way. With my hand as is, I can't play anything until turn 3.
I mean, that's not bad. I keep hands like that. Just the rest of it's fine.
The rest of it is okay.
Okay. I mean, that sounds good, Trevor. Sounds like you have a great hand there.
Also, my commander costs 2, and I cannot play anything until turn 3. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see this. Alright. I have lands. They are of more than one color.
I have
Let's do this.
mana of one color. I have spells of a different color.
Gotcha. But you still have a turn 3 play. So that's
I
pretty
do.
good.
I have a colorless.
I'll play a forest and Ziggurat.
I'm going... Oh, none of these come into play taps. So, I'm going to play Springjack Pasture. Because it's one of my favorite lands in the game.
I love that land.
Pass turn.
Especially because I think I still have trading cards in that deck as well. If not, it's in this deck. Swamp. Quest for renewal.
Okay. What's the trigger on that one?
Whenever a creature you control becomes tapped, and they put a quest counter on quest for renewal. As long as there are 4 or more quest counters on quest for renewal, untap all creatures you control during each player's untap step.
Yeah.
And that's what you go.
We'll play Ghost Quarter.
I see where this is going.
And I will pass my turn.
Isn't that the one that lets you search for basic land? Yeah, so you can.
If I sacrifice my Ghost Quarter and destroy my Springjack Pasture, then
Oh,
I
is
can
that-
get 1 basic land. Destroy target land. Its controller may search.
Oh, right. That's the one that. Okay. That's the. They have an Ixalan flip land, and I need to get rid of it. Is the main reason it exists.
I mean, Ghost Quarter is still a good card.
Yeah.
Like, the other one costs mana to activate.
Yeah. I'll play Slimefoot and say go.
And Ghost Quarter does not, is what makes it so sick.
Yeah, that's true. Strip Mine, is that
Strip Mine is Ghost Quarter, but they don't get to search for a basic land.
right? But it's an older card.
Yes.
Strip
Strip
Mine's
Mine-
on reserve list.
It might be, I don't remember. Play a Swamp.
I don't remember how old it is. I know it's old, but
Pay 3.
maybe
Play
it's not
Commander
that
Sphere. Tap Commander Sphere for white. Play Soul Worm.
old. Was that your turn to play?
Yeah, my turn.
You drew the swamp.
No, I had this one.
Oh, okay.
Pass.
No, I mean you're all good though. That's I would have kept that hand for sure. Play a forest. I think first I'll swing
I'll take 2.
and get a counter on quest for renewal. And then I will play a Cryptghast.
I gain 1.
Which has extort, and whenever I tap a swamp for mana, I can add 1 black.
Yes, but you didn't pay for the extort.
Huh?
Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking of the other one.
Yeah. It's not an additional cost. I now have the option every time I cast a spell.
Right, it's an additional cast. It's an additional cost on all of your other spells.
Yes. Precisely. And I'll say go.
That's interesting. There's Swamp. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pay 3 into white for Wall of Reverence.
Oh boy.
1/6 Defender flying. At the beginning of my end step, I gain 1 life. It can sometimes be more, but right now it's just 1.
Yeah. Okay.
I gain 1 life from Soul Warden. Pass my turn. At the end of my turn, I gain 1 life from Wall of Reverence.
Two green, 2 black. Parallel lives.
Yep, that's whenever you get a token, get another token.
Yep. Twice that many tokens, actually. I'll extort that.
So I lose 1, you gain 1.
close the black and use that to cast Storm.
Wait a minute. Hold on. How did you have 6 mana?
Okay, so I paid 4 for the parallel lives.
That's 3?
Whenever I tap a swamp. For
Oh,
mana,
right.
I won't
Whenever you
block.
should. Right. I forgot Crypt Cast ability. All right, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. He's not just a 2/2.
Yep.
I'll see what it is. They're 2/2 and 2/2. And
Yeah.
I get 2 counters on Frustrated.
Sure. I'll block one of them and take 2.
There you go. Jersey is attacking a wild jogger, it seems.
Can't profit that. Yeah, I think the play here is white, black,
Ayli.
Ayli, Eternal Pilgrim, Soul Warden trigger, gain a life. And then pay 3, play Lockstone Warhammer.
Cool.
Pass turn, Wall of Reverence trigger, I gain 2 life.
Okay.
Pass.
You are not a swamp.
Quest needs 5 counters.
4. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, tap 2 black, 2 green, to make sapling.
Yep.
I get 2 saplings
Yep.
from Imperial Loves.
Yep.
I will.
You're on Fantasy Sapphires.
Yeah, plant 1 sapling.
Okay.
Oops, that's wrong. Draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then I will play Tragic Slip on the wall.
Gross.
Paying
Oh,
1
also
black, and I will use the second black to expel.
Yep. Yeah, that did. You were at 40.
I should have been at 41 already.
Oh, yeah,
I
you should have been.
extorted last time.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I think that was what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And I cannot swing into Ayli right now, so say go.
I mean, you can. I'd allow it. Okay.
Oh. I also had a Saberling die, which deals 1 damage in each, and I gain 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta just nickel and dime that. Mostly nickels, actually pennies. I'm just gonna hit you with pennies.
Okay. Well,
While you're just gonna keep gaining life. Actually, you gained 2 life from those Saberlings.
I did. That's just the reason why I'm at 41.
Oh, okay.
Because you dealt me 2.
Yeah.
So I went from 41 to 41.
I did.
But you drew 2 cards and developed your board.
Yeah, that's also true.
Also, this is
Okay.
because that looks like a counter.
It does. Oh yeah, I never finished looking for more Saberling.
Well, while you're in there, can you find me a white knight?
2/2.
Yep. With vigilance. Because we're going to pay white, and 3. That's the one. I'm going to cast Righteous Confluence. Exile target enchantment, make it 2/2. Target, 2/2. Exile.
Sure.
And I gain 1 life from Soul Ward.
There's some Saberlings. Yeah, that Soul Ward is gonna be a problem for me, I think.
I hope so. It's basically my only chance right now.
Where are my parallel lives?
Yep.
It's so rude.
I mean,
I just wanted to fill this board with Saberlings.
no, I don't want that. It's like there are things in life that I want, and that is on the list of things that aren't on that list. There are 2 lists.
Jade.
Which one's that?
It has the same ability as Slimefoot, but it costs 2 and a green to put a Saberling in.
Okay, but just the activated
Yeah,
ability.
yeah, sorry.
Cool. And it's a 2/1.
It is a 2.
Cool.
And I'll export that.
You got it. And I gain 1 life.
Yep.
So
yeah, this is gonna go nowhere very quickly.
yeah,
I feel.
that seems to be the thing. This might be the last game of the night. I mean, eventually one of us is going to get control,
Yeah.
and it's just going to run roughshod over the other one. And you have a skull clamp, so. Ooh. Yep. Which you gain 1 life.
Extort means I gain 1 life. But that's a decent.
Yep.
Which is a flying 3/3 that has sacrificed 3 other creatures to transform it.
And turns into a 6/5.
Turns into a 6/5 that says when it transforms, target opponent sacrifices 3 creatures.
Ooh, that's not good. I don't like that.
It's fair though. I sacrifice 3 creatures and then you do as well.
I don't like that card. How much does it cost?
It costs 5.
Oh, it just you just have to sacrifice the creatures
Yes.
to use the ability. Oh
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Single.
All right. Untap. Draw. Oh. Well, that's helpful. You don't like things that are helpful?
No?
Alright. White, and 3. Elspeth?
Oh.
-2 Elspeth?
Oh boy.
I would like 3 1/1 soldier creature tokens.
No. Not allowed.
I would like to gain 3 life.
Ugh. So gross.
Your names are Pariah Fodder.
Why?
Heart of the cards.
What kind of
Heart of the cards.
planeswalker makes 3/3/3s?
I don't know, the kind that you would run, apparently. Can't even be mad, this is your deck.
I know, right?
Still can't equip that Lockstone Warhammer, which is the only thing I want to do right now. Pass the turn, I guess.
Cool.
I mean, I still don't have a flyer, so I can't really answer Vidalcan Pariah. I can just kind of answer the one. I can answer her flip ability.
I'll cast Growth from the Ashes.
Yep.
Search my library for 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield.
Tapped, right?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Grow from the Ashes is it's more expensive Harrow, but
Yeah.
it doesn't require sacking the land.
Right. So you can cast it for 3 and get 1 untapped, or you can cast it for 5 and get 2.
Yep.
Which is I love it. I
Yeah,
think
no, it's real good.
It's a great new rampant growth effect.
Yeah, especially when you have a mana doubler, and it's just like, oh, I paid 1 to
Yeah.
get 2 more lands.
Yeah. Let's.
I mean, I assume you're either going to make a million saplings or you're going to clamp the sapperling,
Yeah.
or both.
I'm going to make a sapperling.
Game of life.
Make a sapperling.
Game of life.
Float 2 black. Clamp a sapperling. Drain
Okay.
1. Draw 2 cards.
All right, drain 1 because the thing died. So +1/+1.
And then use the other float.
Okay. And draw 2 more cards. Jesus Christ, don't think.
Oh my god. Well, at least I. Decided to draw through that land pocket.
Good. Yep.
Let's fuck that horse.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that was coming, but I had to do something
Yeah.
to keep you from just wiping my board.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that was the only reason I didn't, is because I'm like, oh, do I really want him to lose 3 soldiers, or do I want to do that nonsense?
It's like, I was pretty okay with you having to lose either Jade Mage or Crypt Ghast for
Yeah.
that. I mean, no, I guess you would just made saplings for it, but it doesn't matter.
Yep. That was the original plan. So, say go. Really, I just need to keep you under 50.
We'll see how that goes.
That's the goal here.
Alright, playing.
That's really what the extorting has been accomplishing, I guess.
It's true. Let's see.
Slimefoot looks good.
Mhm.
Because it's got that, like, deck light sort of thing in the background. Whatever that is. I try to force Sapperling Tribal every time I do a draft in MTG Arena. Like, I'll see a Slimefoot go by and, like, pack 3. I'm like, I can swivel! I was playing blue-red wizards, but we can swing this around, I'm sure.
Alright, I'm going to pay 3. Equip Lockstone Warhammer.
Hey, you did
onto
it.
my knight.
Oh boy.
Swing 5.
Big boy.
It's a 5-2.
yeah, it gives it +3/+1.
Yeah.
Treasure.
Yes, it's a 5-2 Vigilance Struggle Life.
Oh boy. This is bad.
It's only a 5-2. You can throw your J Mage in front of it. You can throw your Cryptcast in front of it. You can throw both of them in front of it, actually.
I certainly could. I'll take 5.
Alright. I will gain 5. I'm at 50.
Damn it.
I wasn't actually expecting that to happen.
I thought that was the goal.
No, I had a different goal in mind, but now this is a better goal. Exile target non-land permanent. Jesus.
Yeah. It's good.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 5.
You have 1,000,000 lands. Is cutting Cryptcast worth it? Is the question right now. I think the answer is yes. So I'm going to pay 3. Sack Soldier. Exile Cryptcast.
Yeah, that's probably the best option because that makes it so much easier for me to pop out turns.
Yeah. And then I pass. Getting rid of the Cryptcast also needs to be an extraordinary.
Yes.
What you got?
Let's make that.
Gain a life.
Make a
Gain a life.
transform. And sack 3 saps. So drain 3.
Yep. 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to sacrifice 3 creatures. Sack and tokens.
And then swing 6 in the air.
Yep, nothing I can do about that. So let's go down to 43.
And then
So 6, 5. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a lot of back and forth for a little while until one of us manages to explode out.
I don't think that's the right call. Maybe. I'm gonna say that. Death Pact Engage. You know it. Yes. kill it?
I'm deciding what I want to do. I have a beast with that.
Okay.
I think we get it with the hammer though.
Yeah, that's the right call.
You can have a beast though.
Well, I gain life.
Honestly, I was also tempted to use it on the Soul Warden.
I don't think the Soul Warden would have been the right call. Or the Death Pact Angel.
Yeah, because the Angel, it's like it. Basically, you wasted a turn. Is all.
And also, I could just sack it and gain 5 life off of it anyway.
Oh yeah, because you still have the sphere.
Yep.
Turn. Let's do what we do when we don't have anything in our hand and we play.
Make a bunch of saplings?
I'm gonna make a sapling, and then I'm gonna plant the sapling.
Okay.
Um,
So pay 4, draw 2 cards, drain 1.
yeah,
But I gain 1.
yeah. So
gain 1.
yeah,
You gain a life and draw 2 cards. Or 4
Yeah.
mana.
essentially.
Fucking dumb. Yep, you got it.
And then
Pay 4, make a sapling, plant a sapling.
I'll just do that.
Oh, not gonna swing with the Abolisher? Alright.
I don't want to trade it.
Yeah, that's fair. Draw.
Also, oh yeah. That's right. I was like, I can't make a sacrilege and kill it. It costs 4 to make a sacrilege.
Ah. That's helpful. That can actually be my railways.
There are some. I don't know if I call them combo, but there's certainly synergy, very high synergy things that you can do with that deck. Sarah Avatar is one of my favorites because you can sack it to gain or to double your life total essentially.
Yeah.
Or if you have Altar of Dementia and Sarah Avatar is a piece in a lot of the combos actually.
Yeah. And so is one of the cards that I have in my hand.
I think there's a fling effect, or so you can do that with Sarah Avatar as well.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play this defensively. We're gonna play this Copa Guild Mage.
Okay.
And playing this Copa Guild Mage. Pass turn. I have to think that through for a second. I'll make it so. I get one. kind of a temporary life. Thanks to Slimefoot. It's a life, if I have it.
Let's just. Walter's Reap is just an instant speed skull
Yeah. And you can only use it once.
Yeah. Really, Skull Clamp should say, deal 1 damage to a creature you control. If it dies this way, draw 2 cards.
Skull Clamp should just say banned.
Maybe.
I heard a rumor somewhere that it actually wasn't supposed to be printed like that.
I
There was actually a different... It was actually supposed to be different. It was not supposed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like that's what they intended for it to work. Like, I think they wanted to use it to be like, my creature is weaker, but it's harder.
Yeah.
And it was like, and then there's like an upswing of, oh, if he swings in for, with this big, and it dies, then at least he gets 2 cards.
Yeah, or it was supposed... Well, it wasn't supposed to be... Like, it was supposed to just be, you put it on things, and then it's like, if it dies, I get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
And it's an equipment, so I can do that as many times as creatures die. So it was supposed to be super aggressive. Like, it wasn't supposed to have minus toughness.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Demon Lord of Ashmouth.
Gross. You know what? What does it do?
Sack a Sacrament.
What does the Demon Lord of Ashmouth do?
When it enters the battlefield, exile it unless you sacrifice another creature.
Okay.
And then it has Undying.
Gross.
So if it dies, if it didn't have a 1/1 counter, it comes back.
Yep.
Did you do the
Yeah,
drain? Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
So you win up 1 is essentially what happened because I gained a life and then lost a life.
Yep.
What you want to do here?
Draw 2 cards in Gale. AKA Skull Clamp. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing.
Still got 4 mana.
Yeah. I'll say go for now.
Okay. End of your turn. How do I want to do this? I think I want to still be playing defensively. So I'm going to pay 4 and tap Springjack Pasture, get Goat Token, and gain life.
I have a Chevret.
That work?
I also have a Goat.
I might need more.
Yes. I'm sure you will. A big difference. More than I thought it would to make the Sacroling for 3 instead of 4.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Life is still on. Damage is still on.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe it wasn't important?
I'm sure it was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Mike is definitely still on, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. You do that. I will... What's up?
What do we got?
Pass.
Cool. I'm going to cast Scatter the Seeds. So
That's...
say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's get 3 saplings?
Yes.
Alright, I gain 3 life.
And then draw. Man, I'm drawing so much and still flooded. Clamp the sap.
Yep. You got it.
Draw 2. Clamp the sap.
In response,
Yep.
pay 3, sack a goat, exile Abolisher of Bloodlines.
Okay. In response, Dictate of Erebos.
Which one is that?
Whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. So this is all
Give
in
me-
response to the
Yeah.
skull clamp trigger.
Yeah. Oh, wait, whenever a creature you control dies?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. It's exiled.
Okay. Everything resolves.
Yep.
Saproling dies. I drain 1.
No, Abolisher of
Or, sorry,
Bloodlines.
I picked up the wrong one. Saproling dies. Drain 1.
That ability on the stack. The drain ability on the stack.
Okay. Or, well, I guess going down the dictate. Or
No, the dictate would come in. Because the dictate happened in response to the equip. All of the stuff that was on the stack before happened.
Okay.
And then the Saproling died, and then Skull Cramp trigger and Slimefoot trigger went on the stack.
Okay.
And so that's what's on the
Okay.
stack right now.
Okay. And the dictate trigger on the stack as well.
What dictate? Oh, yeah, because when it, yeah, okay, because it died to the Skull Clamp. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I should have done that differently. So yeah, in response, we'll pay 3, sacrifice. I don't like the choices I have to make here. We'll sacrifice the beast token, exile Skull Clamp.
I'll respond. No. Yeah, we'll let that resolve.
Okay. And then dictate trigger.
Mm-hmm. Really, I should have
I should have
worked
done
out the trigger. I should have said the stack of the triggers better.
Yeah, I mean, I also should have Ayli the clamp first. I'll sacrifice Vizkopa.
Okay. Cool. So we're everything has resolved at this point.
Yes.
Okay. And I draw my 2 cards.
Correct.
Okay. I'll play. I don't think I played a land yet this turn, so I'll drop Herborg.
Gross.
I'm just gonna look through here real quick.
For no reason. Well, then I'm gonna look through here.
Okay.
For actually no reason.
Okay.
I'll put them back. Same way you had them.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available to me. I'm going to enter combat.
Okay.
I'll swing with the Demon Lord.
Block with Death Pact Angel.
Okay.
Tap. Sack Death Pact Angel.
Okay.
Get her 1/1. Gain 6 life.
Okay. Oh, is it?
It's not exiled, but
Why is it 6?
5 for her, 1 for the token.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Actually, I do have the token.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Funny enough. Okay. So they kill each other.
No.
Oh, you sacked the thing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
I blocked so I wouldn't take damage, but then I
Yeah.
sacked it.
You're right. Well, I guess this does have a use then. Okay, I'll just reap the Sacriline.
Gross.
Slimefoot or dictate trigger.
Dictate trigger first. Let's see. Might be worth it to sack Ayli. We'll sack Soul Warden.
Okay. And then Slimefoot trigger resolves.
Yeah. I go down to 54.
I'll take Soul Warden. Rise from the grave.
Yep.
And Sega.
Alright. Planes. Actually, that changes things. Maybe not enough. We will pay 3 for Sacred Mesa.
Cool.
And then pass turn.
Forced. I can make saprolings without worrying about you gaining life now.
Yep.
Let's just do this first. Swing 5 in the air.
In response, pay 2, make a Pegasus. Block with the Pegasus. Pay 3, sack the Pegasus. Exile. Dictate.
Close it around. Do I even have that in there? In case you ever keep one.
I will. I'll need to have a bulwark.
Okay, so you make
Make Pegasus.
Made a Pegasus.
Block Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Pay
and then-
3, sack Pegasus. Exile Dictate.
Wait, how are you adding 3 for her ability?
Commander Sphere, Swamp, and Springjack Pasture.
And then how are you paying for the spring jet? Or to
With-
make the...
With the 2 plants. 3 to cast.
Uh-huh.
2 to use it. 3 to use her
Okay,
ability.
I see it now. Okay, sorry.
That's fine.
So, yep. That resolves...
Exiles.
Unless I have a response, but I don't think I do. Well, actually, let's just see. I'm going to sack the Clue Stone.
Okay.
See if I get a response.
Cool.
Nope. Fortunately, if I'd had this down, I could have had a response. Okay. Then I will play this. Gobbling Ooze.
Okay.
Gain a life.
Yes, you do. Oh, you should also have gained a life for the Pegasus. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, I didn't play a Pegasus.
These are not real yet. Done?
Yes.
Alright. Untap. Make. Or, I don't want to do it like that. I want to tap like that. Make a Pegasus.
Mm-hmm. Sack a Pegasus.
Sack the Pegasus to
I get
Sacred
one.
Mesa. Yep. Draw. Swamp. That does not say do it only as a sorcery, so pass.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna make a sacrifice at the end of your turn. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will make 2 sacrifices.
You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll sack 2 saprolings.
What are you second to do?
This.
It costs green to activate the ability.
Yeah, I had green.
You have Forest and a Swamp.
Okay, fine. If you're gonna, I had 3 and 3. I mean, I could have done it, but
I wasn't paying attention to what you had before.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I had all of my mana open. I had it like that, but it's fine if you wanna do that.
Okay. So you still have 1 Cyberling,
Yes.
and you have
No,
a counter
okay.
and drain.
turn. Swinging for 5.
Okay. We're going to pay 2. Make a Pegasus. Block with a Pegasus. Pay 3. Yeah, that's the way I want to pay that. Sack the Pegasus, exile. Let's get Lord.
I get 1 from the
Pegasus. Yep.
from the Pegasus. In response, I'll sacrifice him to Costly Plunder.
Sure.
He leaves, comes back with a 1/1. And I'll
Yep.
sacrifice the Cyberling as part of his thing.
Yep.
And then I'll
Drain.
draw 2 cards. There we go. Obnixilus Unshackled.
What does Unshackled do?
It's a flying trample 4/4. Whenever you search your library, you sacrifice the creature and lose 10 life, which
Okay.
I don't think is going to come up too much. But whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on him.
Gross.
I'll sig it.
End of your turn. Make a Pegasus. Untap. Make. Make 1 more Pegasus.
Mhm.
Sack the Pegasus I just made.
Alright, I think it's you get 2 life from those 2 Pegasi.
Oh yeah.
From
From
the
them
solo.
entering, yeah.
And then he gets a 1/1 when the
Yep.
one you sack dies.
Does that change things? Actually, yes, that does change things. Alright.
Sorry, Vorthanos. I totally missed your message. I was pretty deep in the tank, I think, when you.
Yeah, this one's getting intense.
We've got two token decks essentially fighting against each other. Well, yours is less token; it's more life gain from good creatures.
Yeah, it's...
Because it doesn't do well with Ayli really to sacrifice tokens for her second ability or for her first ability.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad to see her second ability actually getting some use, because a lot of games she just gets knocked down and not able to use it.
Let's see. That's risky. I think I have to go for it though. Because I don't think I win otherwise. Wait. No, if I do that, I just lose. Shit. Crap. I think I have to say pass.
Okay. I'm going to make a token. I'm going to sack a token. Drain one.
Yep.
Get a 1/1 here and a 1/1 here. And I'll do that same thing one more time. So 3 to make a token, 1 to sacrifice it here, get a counter here and here, and drain one.
Alright. In response?
Okay. Or in response to...
the one of the counters.
Okay, sure.
I just need priority.
Okay.
Pay 2, make Pegasus. Pay 3, sack a Pegasus. Exiling. I guess I need to exile Ob.
Yeah, you do.
And then pass.
Alright. I also guess I gained 2 life from the Soul Warden and those 2 Sacrilands.
And for the Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
Bring you to 65. I don't know how this game ends.
Yeah. Okay, this will help along at least. Most of my things are green. Oh, my onboard things are green. So let me just use up the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh yeah, also these tap for green and black, so I really should just use swamps first for everything.
Yeah.
Eater of Hope.
Ah, damn it.
So he's flying
sacrifice
6
a creature,
for
regenerate, sacrifice
2 creatures to destroy target creature.
Gross. Yeah, I think you might eat my hope with that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be expensive to be able to use it for stuff. But it is doable. Enter combat.
Yep.
It's a 6/6 and a 6/5 flyer.
Yep. We will... Block, pay 1, sack the Pegasus, gain 1.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that'll kill
Trade.
or trade that.
And she can't sacrifice herself.
And then that has become blocked. I'm going to pay 3, make a sapperling, gain 1, pay 3, make a sapperling, gain 1, pay 3 to activate his second ability, targeting the cleric.
Yep.
And sacrifice these 2 saplings, drain 2. Say go.
End of your turn, set commander sphere, draw a card.
I've eaten your hope. Oh, did you tap 2 for to make a Pegasus and sack it?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Goes away. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Martial coup X equals 6.
Okay.
So all other creatures are destroyed.
Yeah. I'm going to sacrifice the Jade Mage to regenerate Eater of Hope.
Yeah, sure.
I knew there was a reason I left that black open.
Yep. But it's the only way I don't die here. Or I don't fall so far behind. That
There's your Soul Warden.
there's 3 soldiers.
I'll let Slimefoot hit the grave.
Okay. Here's 3 more soldiers.
I hope that's the right choice. I mean, I have the mana. No, whatever.
Pass.
Definitely have the mana.
Wow, holy shit, you're at 70.
Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do this the right way from now on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Namata Grove Guardian. Essentially is the same ability as the Jade Mage, but
And
also,
also has
sacrifice
Sex
the
Saproling.
Saproling ability.
And all other saplings get +1/+1. Until end of turn.
Yes.
Alright.
Then I'm going to
Make 1,000,000 saplings.
Cast Whisper, Blood Liturgist.
Yup. You got it.
I'll swing 6 in the air with Eater of Hope.
Yeah. I take 6.
And then I'll pass turn. I had that in my hand. I just didn't have a reason to play it because I had the Jade Mage, which was cheaper to get out at the time.
Let's see. 4. If I could give one of these things flying, I could maybe win this game.
I think there might be a way to do that in that deck.
I would assume so in a white deck. Unfortunately, it's not in my hand.
Yeah, because there is some equipment in there because it's like kind of fun to put an equipment on something and then sack it and get more life from the...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, most of the equipments that give toughness equip for like 3,
Yeah.
like the shields and stuff. Which, by the way, there are 3 functional reprints of this of the.
A quarter shield?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything useful to do, so instead we will play Kemba Ka Regent,
Oh, neat.
and we will pay 2 for Captain's Class,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll equip Captain's Class to Kemba.
Cool. That'll get you some tokens in a jiffy.
Not a quick enough jiffy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Caviar Crossroads, gain 2 life.
Okay.
Yeah, pass.
Alright. I'll make 2 saps. Oh, I can't do that yet. I can't tap Whisper yet. So just make 2 saps.
Yep. Now you can tap Whisper.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that now.
Yeah.
And get back Slimefoot.
Yep, you got it.
Um,
Eater of Hope.
He's probably coming in. Corrosed Guild Mage.
Yeah, just need to remember what this one does. Creature gets +1/+1 and Intimidate. Second on token creature, get a number of saplings equals to the creature's toughness. Okay. We've been playing this game for over an hour.
Yeah. So he's a 3/4.
Yeah. Which makes it real unfortunate that you have a 4/5.
I'll swing him with both.
Block with a soldier, take 6.
Cool.
I'm down below 40. I don't like this feeling.
But low starting life total. Harrow, just because I can.
Yep, sure. Done after that?
I'll also drop this Carnage Altar on the board, just so it's
Okay.
there.
And sack a creature, draw a card?
Yeah, for 3.
Cool.
And get 2 forces.
And you're empty-handed?
Empty-handed.
Alright. You're done?
I am done.
Tap. Upkeep. I get a cat. It doesn't have vigilance, but...
Sure. It's a 2/2 cat.
Yep.
I think those are in here somewhere. I'll take a peek.
Okay. Draw a card.
Bird. Angel. No. Do I have any 2/2 cats? Maybe I don't. Oh well. Do I have anything that's a 2/2 without... Oh, there's a 1/1 Vigilance cat.
Swamp.
Yeah, I only have 2/2 knights with first strike. Oh, there's a knight ally. It doesn't have any other abilities.
It's just a 2/2?
Yeah.
Oh, good enough.
That was in the.
Huh?
That was
Oh,
from the
yeah.
commander deck. So I might have that here actually. But yeah, continue with your turn. Oh, there it is.
Alright. I get one cat, because she's got one equipment.
Yep.
Guess I don't have much of a choice. No, I can't even do that yet. Okay. Can I pay for that? Yes, I can. Okay.
Picks out some pretty nice cards.
Yes, that was more or less the plan.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, wasn't? Skull Clamp was exiled, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it was.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm getting that back.
No.
I think everything else here was.
Alright. I'll pay 4. Play Ayli.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, and black. Play Greed.
Ah, nice.
And we will pay. Well, actually, before we do that, swing with Kimba. Get a 1/1.
Sure. I'll take 3.
Are you sure you can spare it?
I don't know, man. I'd
Yeah,
consider.
you're below 70.
I'd consider trying to make enough saplings to.
I mean, we only take 1. It's not like she's got trample.
Yeah.
We'll play
Well,
Tenacious.
I meant make enough saplings to kill it. Which, 2, 3. I can make 4 saplings and then sack 3 of them to give the one 4 or +4/+4. Or I could block with all 4 actually.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing.
Yeah.
This second ability is not all that great.
I mean, if you have a board full of saplings,
Yeah, I
you
guess
sack
that's
half
true.
of them and run roughshod.
Unfortunately, I just didn't have any
Pass.
cards that make mounds of saplings. Like I have to pay for them for most of the cards I have.
Yeah, I mean, but you just need the ones that can get you indeterminate number of saplings, and then just
I'll sack 1 to Carnage Altar
sure
and
draw a
drain
card.
1.
Oh yes.
Ah, that'll help.
I don't like that. It shouldn't help. Helping is bad.
Don't you want to help people?
No.
1, 2, 3 Beastmaster Ascension.
All right. You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, have 7 creatures.
You'll have to swing with all of them. How many cards do you have in hand?
0.
Cool.
I need a black and... Oh, yeah, these are all swamps. Oh, am I really one short of giving everyone Intimidate? Okay. So...
Well, I mean, you don't need to give Eater of Hope Intimidate. I don't have any flyers.
No, I'd skip that one. So, 3... Okay, so that was the 3 for Beastmaster. 3 to target Guild Mage.
Okay.
3 to target Namada. 3 to target Whisper. 3 to target Slimefoot. 3 to target a Sapperling.
Yeah.
Swing with everything. Put 7 quest counters on Beastmaster, essentially.
Okay. And that gives them all +5/+5?
+5/+5, and then the Guild Mage gave them +1/+1, and
so these 2 have +5/+5. These 5 have +6/+6 and Intimidate. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So these can't block. This can't block.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 are the only things that can still block.
Yes.
Okay.
And they can only block these ones.
Yes.
Or these ones.
Okay. This is also technically an option. So that's 10, 17, 28. So that puts me at 10. So I die.
Even if you were to...
Yeah, because these alone put me down to 10. So I have to take less than 10 from these 4, and I only have 2 blockers.
Yeah.
And they're all bigger than that. Whew! Good game.
Wow.
You want to know why Flying Mine won me the game? In my hand almost the whole game. There's just never time to play it.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't have been able to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't have actually been able to hit at any point. So I was trying to just survive to see if I could... Because if I could survive with, like, 20 life, I could maybe have done something with Celestial Mantle.
Sure, yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty intense, though. I like that. Because I feel like...
Good timing.
Like, we're
that's
right
definitely
right
the industry.
But I feel like I did neuter you towards the end, but I felt like both of our decks kind of got to do what they wanted to do for the most part.
I mean, kinda. Like, I did have a little bit where I got to do where I wanted to do with Ayli, but I never had anywhere near enough token production to keep up with Ayli was the big problem.
Yeah,
like
I think that is a problem. Well, see, that's the thing is I guess I shied away from tokens because I was like, oh, well, her first ability doesn't really lend itself to tokens. But honestly, this is the first time where I've seen her use her second ability more than once in a game.
Yeah.
So that is kind of important for that aspect.
Yeah.
The Sacred Mesa was very helpful for that, but...
Yeah, it was helpful. I mean, Sacred Mesa is real good, but it's... Even with the Sacred Mesa, I just still didn't have enough.
Yeah, I think I did also throw, like, a Pentavus in there.
Yeah, I have it in this half. Like there,
Curse of Disturbance.
There definitely was some token production. I just wasn't drawing it.
Yeah, and then there's like that's one of the just win cards, Aetherflux Reservoir, because you probably have 50 life that you can just.
Yeah, though in this game it wouldn't have won it for me.
No, not in one go. Luminarch Ascension is just it wins on its own.
Yeah, Luminarch Ascension is just dumb. Luminarch Ascension is, if you don't beat me to death right now, I'm going to win this game.
Yeah. As far as flying, maybe there wasn't as much as I thought. I mean, I guess you could have had it on a Pegasus, but even then, that wouldn't have been big enough.
Right, because it only would have been a 4/4. at that point, and you
Yeah.
had things that were bigger than that in the air all the time.
I mean, there's Angelic Accord, which is pretty much the same thing as Luminarch Ascension.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think it was necessarily an issue with the deck. Like, I just didn't have tokens in my hand.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It actually went better than I thought. Actually, I'm glad we had one good long game.
Or if I'd gotten the Tenacious Dead a lot earlier,
Oh yeah,
that would have been
because we were
very
both
helpful.
swimming in mana. So that's.
I mean, everything I was doing was really expensive, so I was really feeling it.
Oh okay. Imagine if I'd still had that Crypt Gas towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also, at the end of that game, I only had 8 lands.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I guess you were just efficient. Like you always seem to have enough, like exactly enough for what you wanted to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I always had enough to do something.
And I literally, like, all of those skull clamps, I probably skull clamped, 10 times?
Something like that.
I think of those 20 that I theoretically drew, like, 15 of them were lands.
Nice. I should have clamped it first. I totally forgot that Ayli can target just anything.
Yeah. Well, no, you did hit the clamp first.
Eventually.
Was
No,
the
it was
first
like
thing
the
I said.
third thing.
Okay.
The first thing I exiled was Creature, and then the second thing I exiled was the Dictate. And then after that,
I thought you got... No.
I got rid of the
You got
clamp
rid of the
way
clamp
later.
before the Dictate, I remember, because I was like, oh no, he's going to exile my Dictate, and then you hit the clamp, and I was like, oh, actually, that's fine. Because it was a response to you exiling the clamp
right,
that
yeah,
we
yeah.
did all the other stacking.
But I think there was another creature or something.
Yeah, there was something else you hit before the clamp.
Yeah.
The clamps! But anyway, that was Magic Commander Night. I believe we'll be back, as far as I'm aware, with Curse of Strahd on Monday.
Yes.
Which
If all goes well.
be the exciting continuing adventures of our mishmashed party of adventurers.
I want to shuffle your
It's
tokens.
been going pretty well.
I was gonna take-
I'm really enjoying Curse of
I'm
Strahd.
going to take that whole stack of tokens. I'm just going to shuffle them.
Oh boy.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, people.